Good morning. Bam. Look how beautiful of a day it is today. It's a great day. Anyway, with that being said, this video is going to be on primarily what we need to work on within our trading. I am going to highlight a few losses we took. Well, a loss, and yeah, probably a loss or two. Go in and redevelop our new trading strategy. Probably do some technical analysis on gold and a few other pairs and see really what we're feeling. This video is probably going to be a longer video, primarily because I want to give you guys full in-depth scoop for my entire thought process of what I'm going through right now, and maybe it'll help some of you guys that are kind of in the same scenario as me, kind of in the equilibrium of where you're getting it, but you're not fully there yet, So, yeah, if you watch the video, maybe you'll learn something, and if you don't, boo-hoo, thanks for the watch time. Subscribe, let's get into it. So, anyway, let's look at, okay. I'm good, but let's look at, okay, no, I'm good. Anyway, let's look at gold. Because right now, what I'm trying to do is find a pair that very much respects the time frames at which I would like to trade. I'm trying to figure out and see. I also have my notebook. I typed it down last night too, and I'll show you guys that. Here, let me pull it up. I typed down, look at a multitude of price action entries. I listed a few different entries I'm comfortable with, and then I also said locate a pair that respects your trading strategy, as well as you've seen it's back tested. And what do I primarily want to look for? Well, I want to look for days that involve news, trade consistency, aka how smooth price action moves. On the 15-minute time frame, we can see right now price action's moving very smoothly, and compared to here, it's a little more choppy. Here there's, wait, I can barely see the sun's in my face, but not actually, I lied, it's not a little more choppy, I just couldn't see. So no, price action's still moving smoothly on the 15-minute time frame. So maybe one of the time frames we may consider executing on may be a 15-minute time frame. Yeah. We can also go look at 5, but of course it depends on which pair we're looking at. 5 looks smooth as well. Something that I would like to see is more body of the wick, more body of the candlestick, less wick. And for some of you asking why, is because I want to be able to see that with whichever price direction price is moving, we're not facing a whole lot of resistance against the overall trend. So looking at 5-minute, but really obviously depends on what pair you look at. If you look at gold compared to GU, it's going to look a lot different. No, GU looks a lot smoother in the sense of, price action as a whole, because not that it's a less volatile pair, because to be honest, I don't know which pair is more volatile, but something about Forex pairs that's not gold moves super smoothly. If you trade any Forex pairs like GJ or GU or Euro USD compared to gold, you know exactly what I mean. But yeah, anyway, so the intention is news. So something I also want within are kind of new, okay, no, Forex factor. Something I also want to kind of involve within our trading is news. So I want to not trade on high probability news days, but I want to Let me see, actually. I want to see if this move on gold is because of consumer confidence. Oh, that's interesting. It wasn't. But anywho, yeah. So if we look at the month of December, something that also pressured me into trading a lot of the time was the fact that there was, wow, so much news, and I wanted to trade. I wanted to place a trade, and in turn, I got impatient waiting for those no news days and would feel forced to have to perform on those news days, and so no news days, and in turn that kind of screwed up my trading. Everything about this trading strategy, what I want to do, what I want to make sure with it is the fact that we are not overthinking our trading. I want it to be super, super simple. I mean simple to the T. Not like, oh, kind of simple. I mean simple, like dummy simple. That's something I really, really want as well. Like, I wish I would have done my weekly technical analysis, but I didn't. But if I would have done it, I would have said gold bullish, S&P bullish, and GJ bullish. And then on top of that, I would have said the best days to trade were Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, yeah. And an example of this is this would be a good probability day to trade. I was going to say high, but obviously I don't know the actual probability based on how price action is moving. So I just say good, right? And, well, primarily with news, because CB consumer confidence prelim, don't trade on this. This is Thursday's AIDS. Friday, 100% no. But anyway, then looking at next week, definitely wouldn't trade on Tuesday. Wednesday is acceptable. Thursday is acceptable. I would stay away from Friday. Right now, I'm trying to look and see what news events could negatively affect the pairs that we would want to trade, and or what news events would basically ruin the market for the day, right? To be able to get a bias and understanding of how many days we're going to trade throughout the week, throughout the month, and then we could really focus and lock in on those days, which is something I intend on doing. I want to go in the beginning of the month and look at all of the best days to trade and go in and mark out, so we know what days to focus on and we know what days to lay back off of and kind of live life, you know. So Monday, no news. Tuesday, I wouldn't trade CPI, especially if we do end up picking gold. Would not trade CPI with gold. PPI, neither. This core retail sales, I like this week doesn't look the best to trade. Sorry, I don't know why I'm looking around. I'm thinking this week is an example of a week where you wouldn't really want to look to place any trades. Primarily for me would be Monday. Oh, and also with this, I want to make sure to take these positions during New York session. So, yeah, during New York session, I think I'm gonna fit it within the time frame of our school, but we're gonna sit there and we're gonna get more of an understanding based on our school schedule. But Monday, December 18th, 19th, bam, bam. Wednesday, this is a great week to trade. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Shoot, you could even trade Friday this week if you want. And then, obviously, 25th, Christmas, bank holiday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Like, this is also a great Christmas week. Going into next year is going to be an amazing week to trade. So, really, we need to make sure that within this week, of course, we're not placing any positions, we lock in our trading. So next week, I'm trying to decide what I want to do, if I want to go back to trading our accounts, or if I just want to go buy a challenge just for fun and, you know, just see what happens with it. I'm by that I mean full port on one trade. Not an actual like horrible trade, not on like news or something, like a genuine trade. But really, we'll think about that in the future. But right now, I want to focus on the truck. Right now, I really want to focus on emphasizing our trade entries, our trading strategy, keeping it simple. And what else? What else? I'm trying to think. What else? Trade strategy, keeping it simple. So many trucks are passing by. Trade strategy, keeping it simple. Pairs or pair, just singular. It's a breathing strip, by the way, for you guys that are clueless. And then time frame, of execution. So I'll probably make a video on the losses, a few of the losses in a different video. This one, I don't even know what I'm going to title this, to be honest. But, anywho, yeah. And then what news days are probable, right? The fact that my bias on gold is literally insane is through, like, my understanding of the market with gold is surreal. It's absolutely insane. And that's also a reason why I'm highly just considering sticking with gold, because of our understanding of it. But like I said, I don't want to swing positions anymore. So let me kind of break down my day for you guys. I wake up around 6, get ready to go to school. I leave the house at 7, get on the bus at 7:30ish. I could wake up at 5, trade, market open, but I never want to be in a rush to take my trade positions, I don't think it's a beneficial thing, especially with trading, feeling like you have to force and rush your positions when leaving the house. So, in turn, I'm trying to think, if I were, let's say, for example, if I were to have executed somewhere an hour ago, somewhere in this area is the one I would have executed, right? Let's just say, for example.
Oh, what'd you do?
Yeah, let's say here. Right, registers to the upside, whatever. And the thing is, that is a horrendous laugh. The thing is, I would be looking at what is the best. Let's move into the shade. It's getting hot. Alright. Bam. Oof, that's a lot better. Anyway. I can't fit my shoe. Okay. Actually looking at it. I also want to look at SLs because for me in my trading will become more consistent over my winter break and next year due to me switching schedules, hopefully being able to stay home in the mornings at that, and so I want to make sure that our trades right now are consistent. I've always said this in the past. Right now, if you just build that consistency. Who cares about how much money you make? If you hit 101s, 102s, hit your trades, make your money. That's it. For example, let's say on gold, it's an outrageous stop, by the way. I'm just saying that. I know, but let's say you did have a 2-pip stop loss on, well, 2-point stop loss on gold, right? Your risk reward, and let's say you're risking 1,000, right? Times 2.78,000 highest it was at. I mean, obviously you're up $2,700, which I think if you're able to do that consistently, that would be a lot more beneficial than taking a bunch of losses, hitting a really big trade, hitting a few really big trades, getting a payout, and then going on about your day, right? Still having an iffy win rate. So we also know what we need to work on too, win rate. So we need to have win rate goals. My mind right now is obviously like all over the place, but we're like still locked in. But we also need to have win rate goals. Not targets, goals. That's something I learned because too many, it's kind of, everyone does this in trading. They go in and they say, I need to make, let's say $10,000 in my first month of trading. Trading in that sense is so exponential. You can't really say, I want to make $10,000 a month. You more so have to say, I want to be able to develop the skill set in order to consistently win my trade positions based off of my trading strategy. Meaning, if your trading strategy is hitting one-on-ones, you want to build consistency around hitting one-on-ones, because then it doesn't really matter the profit target, because if you're consistent, depending how much you risk is how much you get back, right? If you're consistent, if you're good at what you do. But anyway, if we do gold trading, which I love trading gold, when gold is trending and when gold is doing its thing, I want to look at a few examples in the past couple weeks. It's going to be a longer video, I'm going to be real, maybe probably like 30-minute video, because I really, really want to just dive into it. But anyway, I want to look at Monday for an example. Let's say here, let's do a 5-minute time frame, Let's keep it simple. Let's just look at liquidity sweep, break a structure right now. Nothing crazy. Let's not even overcomplicate it. Bam. Liquidity sweep. Bam. Break a structure. To the upside. That's it. Bam. Bam. Target these highs, right? Because the trade strategy I'm actually thinking of using is liquidity sweep, break a structure. I don't know if I want to use anything other than that yet. I'm trying to decide if I want to, because that is the easiest that I love doing. Or maybe even order block retracement, liquidity, break a structure, order block. So yeah, I'm gonna cut the video, I'm gonna go blow my nose, and then I'm gonna be right back. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, I hit my funny bone, bro. Oh my gosh, my knee. Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. Oh my, oh lordy lord, oh lordy lord. Oh, dug it out, oh my. Oh, this is worse than getting stopped out. Oh, I mean that. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I haven't hit my funny bone in a minute. My knee. Oh my gosh. Dug it out. Anyway, blew my nose. Am I good? I'm good, you guys tell me. Good? My pom-poms. I kind of like this, like half twist. It's kind of comfy. I like it. Shoot. You don't like it? Boo-hoo. It's comfy. Anyway, looking at a few examples. One of the main strategies I was thinking of using was liquidity sweep, break structure to the upside. Now thinking of it, we can also pair that with order block retracements. The reason why I was thinking of this is because if I go in and show my other trades, which I will in the next video, because I'm probably going to upload 2 videos today, you guys will see that I am all over the place with my strategy, in the sense I don't know if I'm swing trading. I'm looking for a million different confluences. I'm looking for EQ and then fair value gap, and then liquidity sweep already happened and I missed the proper trade entry. It's a whole mess, and I'm overthinking the entire trade entry when I shouldn't be. It should be very simple. I see people take trades like this, and immediately price goes in their direction. Those are the type of positions I want to take. When you take it and price just, continues to follow in your direction. Obviously, it doesn't happen all the time, but, you want to put the probability in favor to where, you're not just sitting in drawdown up, about to get stopped out, and then price makes this overall move, because then your liquidity sweep or break structure and whatnot wasn't fully valid, right, before that overall move. This is an example of that. Price comes up, retraces, bam, that's where our entry would have been. That rejection from that break of structure to the upside. Price comes down, chills, retraces for value gap and the order block, and just slowly makes its way to the upside. Like, if you ask me, those are the type of consistent trades I want to take, right? Hitting solid risk reward, I think is a good risk reward, 1 to 3. This is an intraday. Obviously, held after hours, or someone could have sat there, targeted the 1 to 2, could have gotten out before, market close. Really just depends on the individual. For me, I would have targeted these highs, and I'm sure there would have been people that would have targeted those highs, which 100% could have. Difference would have been little to none, right? So I want to plot out another example, just see how gold's been moving recently, because there were days where I did not want to trade gold because I thought price action was choppy. So let's say around 8:45, this area, price comes down, takes out this low, bam. Remember, line chart, sweeps, liquidity. Yes, it looks very, very small, but you have to remember, a liquidity sweep on a small time frame is still liquidity sweep. And then this example here, typically, I would sit there, I start plotting EQ, and I would plot a bunch of other stuff, that I don't need to plot. Because in this sense, if we traded off of the order block retracement, then, because I'm sure on a higher time frame, this is a fair value gap. Kind of see it. Yeah. 15-minute fair value gap right there. I actually want to look on a. That's fine. 15-minute fair value gap. Obviously, you can have other confluences, but it's a bug on my screen. Whatever. Having your main understanding of how you trade is very important. And then, obviously, we would have seen that overall we were bullish. So, let's come down, take out the lows, push higher, retrace. Then we would have looked to take our trade entry once price action rejected off of the order block, stops below lows. Well, we would have a fixed stop, but you get the gist. And then obviously, we would need to see where our target would be for the day, because how did it go from Friday to 10-4? Like, that's not even market close, bro. What? Okay. Bro, what? The market closed at 10? Am I missing something? Anyway, nonetheless, let's say you're in profit, you'll just close your position, right? If it's Friday and you don't need to, unless you want to swing it, then shoot, swing it over the weekend. But anyway, the main point gets across, right? Price action's moving smoothly. If you would have entered here, you wouldn't have basically been sitting in drawdown like I have been recently, because another struggle within my trading, I have been entering, and then immediately I start going into drawdown. I'm like, bro, what? Or I go into a little bit of profit, and then it starts trailing back into drawdown. I'm like, until it ultimately chills, kind of goes back up, and then eventually it takes me out right a couple hours later. Like, I don't rock with that. So something I'm gonna go in and do right now is go in, look at a few pairs. I'm gonna get my notebook out, write down a few examples of liquidity sweep, break the structure, possibly pairing it with the order block, seeing what works best. Most back testing either just liquidity sweep order block or liquidity sweep break structure or liquidity sweep break structure order block, which I think the order block is going to go a little better. And then on top of that, I am going to go record the other YouTube video of our losses and then figure out what pair do we want to trade. Truly, if you had to ask me, I see myself continuing to trade gold. Gold is really just that pair that I personally understand. Everyone has their own pair, and I feel like for me, it would be almost strategy hopping if I switched to a different pair. It would mess me up. Although, yes, I do have that understanding in the market. I can go and trade any pair. I was trading GJ the other day. We were up a 1 or 2 and whatnot. But just the fact that it's kind of irregular, But apart from that, that was my kind of thought process within this video. Just so what I'm going to go do. Remember, continue to go out, continue to push, continue to become better. The reason why I'm doing this is so you guys can kind of get the understanding of how I am kind of learning from my mistakes. And at this point, it's for me, these videos are for me to be able to look back and rewind and see my thought process of how we overcame this. Because there's my watch, it's in my pocket. Because and so with everything being said, still have work to do. We're gonna go get it done. Although everyone says work in silence and you shouldn't be showing what you're doing, come back a menace. I believe that 100%. Working in silence and coming back an entirely different person it's killer, bro. You feel amazing. But with this YouTube thing is different in the sense of it almost forces me. It's almost like you guys keep me accountable to, even though, I wish you guys would. I would love if you guys did. But almost like you guys keep me accountable to continue posting every day and continue to showcase my progress, showcase that I'm actually doing what I said I was going to do. And not just sitting there being a fraud, like, oh, guys, I'm tired. I don't feel like uploading today. Or, oh, I'll upload later or whatever the case is, right? But apart from that, that's everything. I will see you guys literally in like 20 minutes when I record the next video, because we're doing everything now. No more procrastinating, no more sitting there doing nothing. Like I said, that was our thought process. Got more work to do, so I'm gonna figure out the order at which I want to do things. But we're gonna get everything done today. Everything that we said we would get done today, and then we're gonna continue, because the grind doesn't stop, not until we make it to the top. Yes, sir. And I'm gonna figure out probably in a few days what we want to do. If we want to go in and spend a few grand on some challenges and see whether we pass them or fail them just for fun, because obviously trading is my only source of income currently. It's not like I have a paid Discord. People are telling me to start one, but I don't feel like I'm ready yet. And so trading is my only source of income. But to me, it's comforting because I don't feel forced to trade. Like, I don't have to trade. Like, I could take another month off, and be good, right? So apart from that, we're going to continue to focus on our trading, adapt it, become better. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace. Kind of like peace for like 5 minutes, and then I'm going to go record the next video.